Hello and welcome back to the 5 Cent Cigar Newscast. I'm Leah Crowley, thank you for joining us. Coming up this week, we have how the pandemic is affecting URI sustainability practices and how college students are affecting Rhode Island's general public health. Keep watching. With safety and sanitation becoming a new priority in the pandemic, sustainability has suffered. Amani Fleming has more.
URI's environmental practices has seen many challenges since the beginning of the pandemic.
What's been impacted the most is probably all of our transportation efforts in terms of reducing the number of cars on campus and encouraging public transit. Waste is another. Again, we can't be for waste, particularly with dining, we are not able to use the dining halls itself where there are no trays.
All dining locations and food service operatives have been forced to make changes. Pierre St. Germain tells us more about dining services' inevitable, not so eco-friendly practices.
We're spending an inordinate amount of money on to-go containers. It's not my first choice. I was trying to spearhead some of those green initiatives. It's really trying to ensure what the safest, best process is for where we are now.
Marcia says neither the Sustainability Office or dining are happy about creating more waste on campus.
It's tough to argue these decisions because I know that it's not anything anyone wants to do. I know that if you were to talk to Pierre, this is not his ideal situation. He's always been, and the rest of his staff have always been really big advocates for going local, reducing food waste, and making sure the students learn all of that.
URI students should plan on more dining changes as the pandemic worsens and continue to be flexible as the department continues to adjust accordingly.
For everyone involved, both the students and as well as my team in dining, it's probably going to end up changing again.
There are still efforts being made to maintain as many green practices as possible, but for now, most will have to wait.
A lot of progress that we have made, which has been significant over the 10 years that I've been here, has had to have been put to the side for a little while.
Imani Fleming reporting, 5 Cent Cigar News.
Are college students in Rhode Island affecting the general public's health? 5 Cent Cigar News' Nicole Wagner spoke with health experts.
Rhode Island's 70,000 college students can have a big impact on the health of the state's general population. Dr. Chris Nazen said this can increase the risk of transmission here.
It's a big deal when the institutes of higher education are in session. It's bringing a lot of people into the state from other areas.
Infectious disease physician Leonard Mermel said Rhode Island has one of the oldest state populations in the U.S., which is a demographic at risk of higher morbidity rates from COVID-19.
Be it a college campus in any part of the state, you're not insulated from your surrounding community. So inevitably, when we think about epidemiology of respiratory virus transmission, there's going to be spillover to the surrounding community.
COVID-19 testing continues at the Memorial Union as URI tracks their positivity rates approaching Thanksgiving break. Mermel said a significant amount of transmission is believed to occur several days before symptom onset.
When there's enough of the virus in the cells in your upper airway to get into the bioaerosol and spread to someone else. And since this can be spread pre-symptomatically, even with aggressive contact tracing, it's difficult to control this.
Nicole Wagner reporting, 5 Cent Cigar News.
According to URI's COVID-19 tracker, for the week of October 26th through November 1st, there have been 29 positive cases with a positive test rate of less than 1%. That's all we have for you today at the 5 Cent Cigar Newscast. Tune in next week for our election recap, and in the meantime, stay safe, Rhody.